Hi, divas and dilettantes, it's us. Logan, put that book down.
I'm
You
so
are
used
not
to
in charge
playing
here.
this.
It's me. It's me who's in charge.
This is my book. This is my holy Bible.
Put that book down. It's a cocktail book.
Cocktails.
Oh, hi. It's us. Back again. And I have news. We are going, before we start playing our game, we will not be playing on Tuesdays next week and the week after. We'll be playing on Fridays. And we're going to be doing things from the flood. So you're going to get 3 things in the flood in a row. So you're going to get things from the flood tonight, and then next Friday, things from the flood, and the Friday after, things from the flood. It just worked out that way because of life.
That's
that
all
burning wheel.
true unless we all have a nervous breakdown after 2 things from the flood sessions
That
in a
is
row.
true. I don't know if I can handle this emotionally, so we'll see.
Oh,
It
I
really
don't know why
says
you would
something, Sarah, that burning wheel is less emotionally damaging.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true. I
Then-
had a nervous breakdown about the Duchess.
Yeah, the Duchess scares us all. I cherish everyone's emotions and I would never want them to break down. So we'll see. We'll see how things go.
Your GMing does not support that hypothesis.
I didn't write the stories. It was not me. It was the Free League. So yeah, that is our just like gaming update. And getting into the story. Abby,
Yes.
what heroic thing did you do last? If not heroic, epic. What epic thing did you do last
What
session?
epic thing did I do last session?
Yeah.
I hacked the collective
You did.
to obey Lucas's every command.
Yes.
And then I broke
Correct.
the whole system after we were finished with it.
Great. Perfect. What about you, Birdie?
Oh, Birdie. I don't feel like I actually did all that much at the farm. I was just having things happen around me. But then I came up with a really good idea to have the Swedish intelligence agency pretend to be the
That was
collective.
my
so that
idea.
was it your idea?
It was a
It
co-idea.
was a
Birdie.
co-idea. You can claim it.
I swear I came up with it because Sean doesn't like my ideas, but Sean liked this one, so I was like, wow, this must be a really good idea.
It was
I
one of
don't
those
remember.
ideas where you guys started off and it just like evolved. It
Mm.
snowballed
Perfect, okay.
together, so you can
Yes.
claim it. Okay, great. And what
That-
about you, Lucas? What epic thing did you do?
I was in charge of dealing with Sunshine Jackson, and well, it turned out to be more than just Sunshine Jackson because I also had to deal with her gun-wielding sharpshooter of a secretary whose name I can't remember right this second.
Hallie.
Hallie, who proceeded
person.
Yeah, that was our first mistake. I guess she was the person though, and Sunshine Jackson turned out to be a robot. At least this Sunshine Jackson it did. So we'll see if the real one with the soul out there is out there somewhere, but who knows?
Yeah. And the whole plan is that the Swedish Intelligence Bureau is lying in wait to see if the real Sunshine shows up to work and to clear her name or to send her to a federal prison. Who knows?
Catch her laundering money to the Bosnian chess club.
Serbian. Nobody can remember. It's Serbian.
Bosnian.
Okay, great. So we do the fun thing where everybody makes a roll. Roll a d6. I have questions. They have answers. If they roll
No.
odds, no. If they roll evens, yes. All right, let me write. Oh no! So you were
One
all yeses
nose
last time.
across the board.
Nose across the board.
Oh,
We
no.
refuse.
Oh, there's so little emotional damage I can give you now.
Just
Um,
rephrase the question with a negative so that the two negatives make
yeah,
it a
that's
yes.
true. That's true. No, I will respect it. So none of the things that I came up with will happen. So you don't have to look forward to any of any of those. And we left you guys at school. Gabriella had just said that she can take you guys to the back on the weekend in the morning. And you had questioned Birgit about your homeroom, made her cry because you told her that she was wrong, and she was like,
Why?
"No, homeroom has
She
always
is
been
wrong.
here."
If she didn't want to be yelled
Iconic
at,
Birgit crying.
Um, and Miss Tollefson just told you guys about your field trip to the Cloverfield Astronomy Observatory, which will happen like in the next week. So you have to get your field trip papers signed to go.
Oh, okay.
All right. So you guys, school's just ended. You can do what you want. It's the weekend. And go.
we're at home. We're at Mick's
Or
home.
we could be at the arcade.
We could be at the arcade. So I feel like our hangout is slowly turning into Mick's garage.
That's true.
I think it quickly turned into Mick's garage.
It's more private and helpful.
Yeah, it's more private and helpful. We can be in my garage or
Okay.
shed.
Shed. Okay, Mick. I have a big idea, and I need your big hands to make the big idea a big reality.
Okay.
I have big hands.
I do not have big hands. But
No, but her
together?
hands do big things.
Okay.
Together.
I have this, and I pull out a mineral.
What mineral?
What's a good mineral? It's fool's gold, zirconium.
Fool's gold is pyrite.
Pie,
Zirconium
right?
is cubic zirconium, which is a fake diamond.
You got the
Okay.
fake part right.
It was fake. Okay.
Also,
I
you
pull out
usually can't just
pyrite.
find zirconium, so
Well, this is Sweden in the 90s, so you don't know what is possible. Okay, I pull this out. This fool's gold. And I say, okay, here's my idea. My ghost goggles, they broke last night.
Uh-huh.
Just conveniently, they just snapped in half. And then also my dream diary combusted. Everything's
Yeah.
going wrong. So I needed new goggles.
Yeah.
Big opening for facial gear.
Uh-huh.
So this fool's gold. You know, it looks like gold, but it's not gold when you look at it closely. So we
It
need to
doesn't
make
look
this
like
into
gold.
goggles.
It's too dark.
Okay, we'll just put some white paint on it. Anyway, we need to make goggles out of it. And then I want the goggles. This is a big ask. I want the goggles to help me detect falsehoods spiritually. So you really just put the fool's gold on the goggles, and I'll do the rest.
I think
Okay.
you just need some glue.
No.
Lucas
not good
holds
enough.
the pyrite up to his eyes. He says, Birdie, tell me a falsehood. I'll see if they do anything. I can't see through them, though. I don't know how these are going to work as goggles.
I
You
have an
don't-
idea.
You don't see with your eyes, you see with your mind.
Okay, well... Okay, I'll close my eyes.
Mhm.
Tell me a falsehood. No, or truth that's a false.
Tell you a truth that's a false. Gabriella is
And I'll
really
try and
smart.
detect it. No, that was definitely true. These suck. Anyway.
I'll take them from Lucas. And I'll pull out a mortar and pestle. And I'll start this up.
You an apothecary now?
Okay, you're gonna have to do build to make this, but I think also you, before you make it, Logan, you're gonna have to do a comprehend roll.
Yes, that's fine.
to make sure that you can comprehend how this pyrite
Mhm.
reacts
Mhm.
to falsehood.
That checks out.
Nice.
A
Cool, cool,
success.
cool.
Okay, so I'm
And
gonna.
then I will. Can I lead you while you make these? I will lead you while you make these. I rephrased it from a question to a statement.
Oh,
Ugh,
beautiful.
not great.
That was great.
That was not great
That
for
was
9
great.
dice. 2 successes. Oh, I expect bigger things.
Okay, I'm gonna take this pyrite, grind it up.
You
Get
got to do it
like
clockwise. Got to do it clockwise.
okay, a clockwise grind.
13 times.
It needs more than that. Multiples
Well,
of
you have.
13?
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. And then I'm gonna take a jar of Mod Podge and mix some of that in with the pyrite dust. Take these swimming goggles and paint it on both sides, and then that should be good.
Great. Roll
These are
build.
now blindfolds. But they do shimmer.
It's like sunglasses. She's managed to get it fine enough that it's just like
Mhm.
you're peering through a darkened.
Yeah. The whole time she's been doing this, I just have a circle constructed around her, and I'm doing like a seance.
There you go. +2 falsehood goggles.
You wanted +3.
No, that's fine. Is it +2 total?
Yeah.
Nice. Need to workshop this name. We got falsehood frames. We got
Fool's
Yeah.
frames.
baloney bifocals.
Baloney bifocals.
Baloney bifocals.
Oh, pyrite sight. That's great.
And they're
I
waterproof
right
too.
sight. Oh, that does rhyme, but baloney bifocals is fun.
Yeah, but it doesn't pull in. I guess it pulls in lies, but it doesn't pull in the fool's gold.
Just change it every time you use it, like Guru Pedal's
Oh,
name.
that's true. You can do that.
Okay, great. You have a great arts and crafts moment.
Perfect.
Anything else you want to do at mix? Any conditions you need to clear?
Yes. Well, no, but there's something else I wanted to do. Is your dad home?
Yeah,
Is he wearing
Probably.
his glasses?
Yes.
probably.
Okay. I want to put on. We'll just mash the names together. We'll put on the baloney site.
Okay.
It's worse.
That is worse. Put on the baloney site, Dad.
And I want to
Mm,
investigate
mm,
mixed dad.
mm.
And Sarah, the idea behind these is that they show you the true essence of something, and it
Mm.
makes it so you are not fooled. So like the aura of mixed dad comes through, not anything else comes through. So I want the idea behind them is to use them to like
How to
see
determine
if
what's
mixed
true.
dads,
This-
determine what is true.
This is real. This is going to get us into some real philosophical discussions of what is
That's
truth.
fine. Mhm.
Are you using these to determine if a person is diverting from their beliefs?
I'm using the goggles to determine if
They're intentionally deceiving you?
mixed dad has glasses, or if I'm just being led to believe that mixed dad has glasses.
So you're
Are
trying to see
glasses
like if it's an
an
illusion.
integral part of yes.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, great. So you're trying to just see through illusions essentially to like what's really there.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Got it.
Is that
Are-
allowed?
Are we happy with that? Yeah, that's totally allowed. Sure.
Okay.
Is that
You're
comprehend?
she's so willing that I imagine it's not going to give me the information that I want.
You're allowed to do anything you want, boo. All right, so his dad is gardening, and he's like, our garden got a little sloppy. There's like a big hole here. I don't
Mm.
really know
Mm-hmm.
why. And I got these petunias on sale, so he's in the garden planting
Okay.
petunias.
I could make an argument for investigate, comprehend, or empathize. So, which one do you think works the best?
I think it depends on what questions you want answered.
Ugh.
I'm gonna make you look at the questions. Do you want his feelings? I mean, is he lying to me? Is it empathize question?
I don't.
Comprehend.
I don't want to know if he is lying. I want to know if I am spiritually being misled.
Okay. I would say investigate.
Yeah, like
Okay.
investigate has what is hidden here.
Okay. Oh my goodness! I'm gonna use the.
Whoa.
Lord love a duck. Okay. That's so many. I need to give you like a something else for all the bonuses you get on F investigate.
I know.
Okay, so let's do one of your questions just being like the goggles answer of like you look through and you're looking at mixed dads planting the petunias
Yep.
and
Yep.
you're trying to see if the glasses are real slash if you're being misled about anything.
Right.
You look and these glasses are bona fide glasses. Everything about them is true. They have always been there.
Okay.
Okay. If you want to ask more of the investigation questions, you can.
Mm-hmm. I
But
want.
if
Okay. Yes.
yeah,
I want to have looked at Mick's dad, see the glasses. Then I want to look at Mick looking at her dad
uh-huh.
and ask, what has happened here inside this brain?
What has happened here in the sense of like why is she confused?
Mm-hmm.
You know, being a spiritual person,
Mm-hmm.
reality
Absolutely.
is not a fixed state.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So things that weren't true before can become true.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And that's essentially what has happened.
This is more concerning.
Follow-up question. What does it mean?
um, it means that
I guess I want to know this, what it means. Does it mean we now just live in a world where this is true? Or does it mean
yes,
that like we are have do we now live in a world where this is true? Or have we always lived in a world where this is true?
you now live in a world where this is true.
Okay. This is confirming and it's still upsetting. Like it just confirms that we're right to be upset.
You now live in a world where this is true, but you know that even though things spiritually like things that weren't can become like yada yada yada, but not usually like this. So you know that something
Mhm.
about this is still unusual. Like this is like not the natural order. This is not happening in the natural order of things, even though it's possible.
Okay. One last question.
Mhm.
What threat can I perceive here? And I want that in the context of do you like how I always ask a question and then rephrase it into a totally
context.
different question.
I'm
Yeah.
okay. I'm okay with that. You
I want
do
to
you,
know
boo.
if like does Mick seem hazy? Like she is not fully in this reality and this could happen again. Or
Mm.
does it seem like it was a one-time thing? And like we're not at risk of her dad being like, I've always worn a fake Santa Claus beard.
So you mean will it happen again? Like, is there a possibility of it happening again?
Yeah, does
to
like she
Mick?
does she seem like concrete, like she's fully inside of the reality where her dad wears glasses now, or is she like blurry and it's still
Okay, I don't know. I'll give my answer. You can tell me if this
Is
is what you're
that a
gunning for.
danger?
it's a threat.
Okay, I will say it does not seem like a threat of you guys being erased or, like being kicked out of the reality.
That's good.
But I will say that you guys are all currently participating in this reality. Like Mick is not. Mick
We're
is.
all participating together, unfortunately.
Mick is not like half in, half out. Her dad is not half in, half out. All of the realities. What you see is now everybody's equal reality.
I'll just mark down that additional information as +3 reality. And then we can move on.
Is it reality? That's what it should be. Reality check.
Reality question mark?
Reality
Okay.
check.
I'll relay that information. Okay, Mick. Bad news, good news. No, bad news, good news, bad news. Bad
Do I
news, your dad
even want
has
to know?
always worn glasses.
No.
Worse news. In this world, that is true.
No.
In our past, it was not true.
Yes.
Good news. It probably won't happen again.
What?
Question mark. Bad news. I'm not sure about that last one. Okay, so you know how
when
we
did
live
it
in a world.
happen?
When did I don't know? Maybe we were all asleep. Where were we all together recently? We were in Stockholm. Maybe everyone in Stockholm has shifted to a different reality, and we only know because we came back with Pia. We should go see if anything strange has
it's
happened
Pia's
to
fault.
Pia. But now we just live in this world now, so we have to either get used to it or go back to Stockholm and then like walk backwards.
You don't just go to other realities. That for one, they might exist.
Oh, they definitely do. Like our reality we left behind, it still exists out there.
Well, how do we get back?
Oh, that's well beyond my wheelhouse. I just looked at you with these pyrite glasses.
Well, I mean,
Frankly,
I
we're
don't
impressed the
normally
pyrite
recommend
glasses even work.
this course of action. Nor do I believe those glasses actually work. But this seems like something Guru Petal might know things about.
Oh.
No, because Guru Petal's always existed in this reality because she did not go to Stockholm.
How are we supposed to tell what's this reality
What
and
if
what's
Guru Petal is
easy.
transcendent between
She
realities?
definitely is.
Yeah, so that's perfect.
That is a good idea. Well, Lucas, to answer your question, everything is real now. We're just here.
Well, I thought everything was already real.
Yeah. Oh, it
But
always
keeps
has been
changing.
real. No, it changed once. When we came
But
here.
how do you know it's not going to changing all the time?
Oh, it probably will, but we'll change with it so we won't notice it.
But why
when
are we
we
noticing
came,
it now?
because we went perpendicular to the flow of time and space. Okay, we crossed over and we can't get back. So we just have to accept that this is now the path that we're on forward. If it would make sense. I think we've talked about this over yoga, but clearly you guys did not retain that lesson.
Well, no, that's fine. We can accept this, I guess, if there's nothing like consequential that happened, but we don't even know all of the changes.
No, we don't. I think the further we move perpendicular, the worse the changes.
You
So,
already said that we're not moving anymore.
yeah, no, when we moved perpendicular, I think the further we went, the worse the changes were, which is why it's just minor stuff, nothing like weird, like, oh, Lucas never even had a brother. Who knows? Maybe
Yeah,
Gabriella's
that
not
would
even
be
a hussy
bad.
in this timeline.
Also, are the chips from the reality change, or are they from just regular bullshit?
The chips might have something to do with this bullshit, but I can't even look at the chips. I don't know where they are. I see there's one in your brother and your parents, but there's not one in us. Or anyone else who believes that there are things that are not the way they were.
Okay, well, it seems like we can't do anything about this right now. So I don't even know. So thanks for that. I will
Yeah.
just tuck that in the back corner with all the other
Mhm.
problems that we're going to ignore, like the flashing Morse code lights from last night.
Maybe that's usual in this reality.
I can't even contest that. And it's very sad and scary.
Okay, so you guys know for sure that you know reality is in question.
Upsetting. Reality is
Upsetting.
upsetting.
Yeah, reality
It was
is
upsetting before it was in question.
yeah, but there has definitely been a point in time where this started happening. It hasn't always been like this, like it hasn't since y'all started playing. It hasn't always um, been this fluid. Reality hasn't been this
Okay,
fluid.
we could go see Theo the bus driver also, because
He was in
Theo
Stockholm.
was in Stockholm with us. The only and Pia, both of them.
Maybe it was the bus. It was a
It's a
dimension
reality
traveling
traversing
bus.
Theo is just Miss Frizzle with the magic school bus.
That'd be dope.
Yeah. So we should see Theo and Pia, and now will give us all the information we need.
But what if it happened earlier? Because remember,
No, my dad was not wearing glasses any earlier.
yeah, but I met Anna earlier.
Anna.
That's unexplainable. Anna existed as a
Alice.
ghost in our reality.
Alice,
Yeah.
whatever.
Alice
yeah.
existed as a ghost in our timeline, but she's real in this timeline.
Yeah.
No, Alice. But that doesn't make any sense. Did it create a new person? We would have known if there was an Alice that had died at the school or something.
Yeah, there wasn't.
Or had been in our year
What
and then
if
died.
Alice exists in this timeline and she was transcending into
What if
our
she's going
timeline?
across the realities? That would mean she's the focal point.
I don't want to
Which
assign that much importance
happened
to her.
way before we met Pia. And
Yeah.
Alice tried to ask you to the school dance, and then she proceeded to scream when you didn't know who she was.
Yes, I remember. I just can't remember
Okay,
exactly
we need to
when
see
that
Alice.
Was she corporeal at that moment?
Who's talking to who?
I think we save that for another time.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, well, it's easier for us to talk to Alice than to talk to the others right now. Well, soon.
Wait, if we're in this reality, where are we? Where are this reality us? You know?
Oh well, you can't just have two. Or actually, do you remember when we killed them inside of the black tree or whatever it was called?
No, those were not people.
Yeah, they were robots.
Yeah.
And what if they ripped us out of this timeline to put into those robots, and when we killed them, the universe tried to correct and shunted us into this universe?
There's too
What
many
if
options.
our consciousnesses got swapped? And so now there's another set of us in our world that is equally confused.
It's like Freaky Friday, which hasn't probably come out yet.
We need to find
doesn't
Lindsay
exist yet.
Lohan and Jamie Lee Curtis.
Where's
There
Jamie
was
Lee
a
Curtis?
Freaky Friday was a remake, so there's an older Freaky
Oh,
Friday
perfect.
that had been out.
Oh, I've forgotten about that.
It's still starring Jamie Lee Curtis, though. But
She's
this
been
time
around
she's the
forever.
younger one.
She's eternal.
Cool. All right, as you're talking, it's still like daytime. You look out the window and you see hundreds of owls have just landed on the roof.
I take back everything I said. I do not like
It's
this
Harry Potter,
reality.
what are we
Let's go.
doing?
We're getting invitations to Hogwarts.
To Swedish Hogwarts? No, I guess we're
Swedish
close enough
Hogwarts
to
has
Great
called
Britain.
you home.
We can go there.
Hundreds of owls have just landed in the daytime. Your dad is freaking out and he's taking lots of pictures and he's like, Vic, look at all these owls. Where do they even come from?
No, I refuse this. We have previous bird-related trauma from the
What's
first version
the
of this
previous
game.
bird swarms?
In Tales from the Loop, not for this.
They're not doing
Yeah.
anything. They're just sitting and looking
Menacingly.
There's
All
menacingly.
hundreds
kinds of
of them.
owls?
Huh? All types of owls.
Wow. Well, I think they might only have 2 up there. That's not true.
All
They've
2
got
kinds
more.
of Swedish owl.
They have more.
Chime
types
in,
of owl.
Sweden. How many owls you got? How many types of owls are there?
Lucas, I want to do something, but I'm a vegan, so I need you to do it.
What? I'm not killing an owl.
It might be a robot. We have to figure it out.
No. Could be endangered for all I know.
It's in danger.
That's a crime.
Do animals have souls?
Oh, great question. Can you use your baloney bifocals on them?
I used them before, and it was very uncomfortable, the information I got, so I think I need to wait a little bit before I
Okay,
use them again,
That's
because
true.
I'm going to slap them on, and it's going to be like, these birds are actually, like, I don't know,
They're
time-traveling
gonna
aliens.
radiate the sun of
Yeah.
lies, and you'll go blind. Your eyes will be smote.
Yeah, so let's just hold off on that. We could try to feed them. Robots can't eat things, right?
Oh, yes.
Robots could pretend to eat things.
You're right.
Yeah,
No,
but if we...
well, oh, they don't breathe. Do they breathe? Kraka said
Ooh.
robots don't need to breathe.
So let's put the owl in a trash bag and see if it dies.
We don't have to kill the owl.
She's
Well,
such
then how are we
she's
going
such
to
a
tell
deadly
if it
vegan.
breathes?
Can't you see their lungs moving, their body?
Oh, well, I mean, robots could fake breathe.
Theo, just
Well,
go
robots could
grab.
fake a lot of
Theo,
things.
we don't have to kill an owl. Just go grab one.
Okay, Theo goes
Lucas.
outside.
Or
to the
Lucas.
owl. Or
Sorry.
Lucas. Oh my gosh. Flashback. They're very similar in some ways. Okay, Lucas does go outside to look at the owls. Are they
Okay. They are not startled.
in the road? Like, are they being run? Are cars stopped? Or
No,
like,
they're perched, like in normal bird places. They're not like on the lawn.
Okay.
Road
So you have to
owl
climb a
massacre
tree
would
or
be
get on a
so
ladder.
dark.
Here, Birdie. Well, not that
You
Birdie.
called?
Anyway, here, owl.
They all turn and look at you.
Mick and I are inside.
Lucas crumples to the ground. I'm scared. Mick, Birdie,
Lucas, you just have to go grab one.
Me.
Go grab
We just
one.
need one bird.
One.
I think
Go
you're gonna
get
need
one.
to lead him
I can
to
lead.
get him
well,
through this mental
how many lead dice
stress.
do you have? Oh, you have way more than me. You lead.
Me?
Yeah.
Haven't I already led in the scene? Is that allowed?
Mick's already injured, technically. Oh my gosh. Okay.
It's a different person. I'll let you lead.
How do you lead me? How do you
It's
instill me
just
with bravery?
one bird. You have a tentacle and a hockey stick. It's just like pretend you're going to the supermarket on on American Thanksgiving, and you just grab a bird from the aisle and you just bring it home in here. It's just one bird. Ignore the rest. They're not looking at you. They're looking at each other through you.
Okay.
Just
I'm gonna
blinders.
close
bird.
my eyes.
You're
and
way faster than
we'll
them
see
running.
what happens. Lucas gets up, closes his eyes. He extends his hockey stick in one arm, and in the other arm he has the tentacle as a fully extended as well. So he now is a human Tong, and he's going to just grope at the trees to get an owl from 8 feet away from him.
Roll
With
move.
his eyes closed.
You're gonna get a -1 for the eyes closed, but you're using both
I'm
of your
being
items,
led, so
and you're being led. So just take -1 out.
It'll be fine.
Ooh, close.
I'm amazing.
Tough. You succeed, and you just
This is
wanted
an
one
ancient
owl.
hockey technique that I've practiced for
Did you
ages.
not use my lead?
It doesn't matter. I don't need your lead. As shown previously. Your lead was to get me to do anything in the first place.
That's true.
I decided I didn't need the extra help.
Okay. What a badass. You get an owl. Where do you put him?
I bring him back to the shed.
Do you carry him with the tongs? Are you just
Yes.
tong
I
carrying?
have human tongs now.
All right.
My eyes are closed. I yell, open the door.
I open the door and I guess grab the owl.
Okay.
What's
Lucas
both
will
of the
hurry
Swedish
inside.
owls I know about are very big.
Yeah. He a big owl. He's very calm though.
Hold him. I don't like that. Okay, Birdie.
Mm-mm.
Does
Yeah.
this owl
Wait,
have
me
a
or that
soul?
birdie?
Does this owl have a soul?
Does this owl have a soul?
He seems pretty nice. Is that one still looking at me?
Can I empathize with this owl?
Sure can.
Human to owl empathy, infamous.
Got it.
Oh,
This is why you're a vegan.
owl.
Owl.
Is this owl lying to me and that it's actually a robot?
This is a real owl.
Oh. What does she want? Why is she swarming?
They felt called. Felt good. And you get animal thoughts that are mice, yay, or you get normal animal kind of thoughts.
How can I make her do something? That something mean go away.
You get a sense that they'll just kind of dissipate after a little
Oh,
while.
okay.
They're just chilling.
Mm,
They're not here to do anything. They're just kind of this. The energy of this place feels really good.
okay. So these birds, they're just vibing. So we can just let this one go.
No, I
And
want
they're
this
just gonna
one.
vibe until they don't.
That lingo hasn't been invented yet. I don't understand what you're saying.
I invented the word vibe, just like I invented veganism. Every word that starts with a V, I invented it at some point.
I'm gonna keep this owl. We can call her Vibe.
Okay.
All right, you got
Okay.
yourself an owl. You get a sense that she'll be more wild whenever this vibe is gone.
I'd
But-
like to. Can I tinker an owl harness?
Sure. What kind of owl harness do you want? Like a little put her on a leash owl
Yeah.
harness, or okay.
I think you need to take care of the talon problem and the beak problem.
The talon problem, you just wear a leather glove. I have a bunch of those.
I meant to protect our bodies when the owl wants to not be in the harness.
What? Okay.
I think we should just let her be free.
No.
She is
We
free.
ha-
She came in
this is-
here.
Call it her. I will free her.
Lucas, this is science.
What?
We
We
have
already
to
did
see what happens.
pseudos. We actually didn't do science.
Lucas,
We did.
you are realizing that owls look a lot like big furry cats.
He looks like Meatball. And Meatball wouldn't want to be in a harness.
But Meatball wouldn't want to be free.
That's only because Meatball's lived with me his entire life.
And he is incapable of getting
And
food.
I'm Meatball's family.
Look,
we're working on it.
we can take Vibe to meet Meatball, and maybe they'll be best friends.
No, I think no. Vibe has her own family and life to live.
She wants to be here.
Look how happy
don't
she is.
Believe you.
Look, I'll open the door. Oh no, Vibe's not flying away. Oh, but her family's out there, so we're gonna close.
You get
this
to
door.
keep her until she decides she wants to go.
Okay.
If she tries to get away and we stop her, well, there won't be a week because I won't be involved.
She'll be in a harness at that point.
All right, you guys
free her.
have acquired Owl. Not what I expected to happen this session. But I'm here for it until Vibe tries to escape, and then you guys have an inter-party conflict on your hands.
Vibe is a good vibe. Vibe's not gonna escape.
Good vibes only. Great. Anything else you guys want to do?
Do I
at
need a
Mix?
roll to make a harness?
You want to do that right now? Right now,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay, do you remember when I led and Leah and Lucas didn't use it? Technically, when you lead, you just make a pool of dice. We just always use them, but I won't make to be able to use them on this one.
Sure, fine.
It's the owl drama. No. Okay, I'll reroll.
You are obligated to reroll that. Thank you.
Perfect. +1 owl harness.
+1 owl harness.
I wanna
What condition do
counter-roll
you
that.
take?
I'm gonna take scared because I'm terrified this owl is gonna leave me.
Gonna claw your face off.
Okay, great. What? For now, she'll
Okay.
stay. You have a harness. Do you attach it to like her and the pole or something? Like what's the plan? Is Vibe living in your garage? Does your dad know about Vibe?
No, I'm gonna carry Vibe around. I'm gonna have.
As one does.
I should have known better. I should have known.
I'm gonna get one of my work gloves and I will hold the harness really
Oh.
short in that hand and just walk around with this owl.
Your hand's gonna get so tired.
You know how people have backpacks that they can put their cat in? Put Vibe in like a little what is that thing called that you put a baby in? A
carrier?
A baby Bjorn?
Yeah, I
Oh,
know what
baby
you're talking
Bjorn,
about.
yeah.
Yeah.
An owl Bjorn?
Yep. Perfect. Okay, well, look at that. Problems are solving. They're presenting themselves, and then we're solving them. Just what else do we need to do?
Okay, well.
Are you guys meeting Gabriella tomorrow? Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It's my story to tell. Gabriella told me she was ready to go to the VAC tomorrow. I'm gonna go. And I want y'all to come with me because I need your help. But you have to be cool. Okay?
I don't want to speak for Mick, but we'll only come if Vibe can also come.
Vibe can come, but if Vibe wants to be... No, Vibe can't come. It's dangerous.
There's nothing cooler than an owl.
There's nothing cooler than an owl, Lucas.
Yeah, it's not about being cool. It's about being safe.
You just said we have to be cool.
Being friendly.
Counter proposal, Lucas.
With
We can come with you and Vibe, or Mick, Vibe, and I will go to the VAC by ourselves, and then you and Gabriella will have to follow us.
No. Gabriella A doesn't follow anyone.
Yeah, so then you'd be torn between following Gabriella or your friends and Vibe. So I think it's best if we all just go as a group.
Okay, fine. If y'all care about this so much, but if Vibe gets hurt, I'm never forgiving either of you.
That's
First of
fine.
all.
We won't
Second
let
of all,
Vibe get hurt.
Wait,
like I said, you
excuse
have to
me.
be.
What's the plan?
Is it not clear? We are going to the back with one hussy and one vibe.
They'll
You're
get
going
along
together, though.
famously.
Got it. Okay,
Yeah, I
great.
guess if they're gonna be cool or whatever. But
You get the
anyways,
sense that they will be cool as in so much as they are capable.
because I need Gabrielle's help.
Hmm.
So we're all gonna get along together for like a day, and it'll
Max.
be fine. I mean, it might have to be longer, but we'll see.
Okay. No problem. Yeah, no problem. You can stay at Birdie's house, but I think Michael might be there. But I'm gonna go talk to my dad.
Yeah. I was about to ask, when did I tell Michael? Did I actually officially invite Michael to come live in my basement, or did I just plant that idea in his head?
I mean, he's gonna do it, but you didn't set a time or a date, so you don't
Okay.
know if he's there right now.
Okay. Oh yeah, your brother might be living in my basement. Oh, he will be living in my
He's not
basement.
my
He just
brother,
might.
first of all.
Yeah, fake Michael.
Okay, why is he
I
living
had
in
a
your basement?
really good idea, and I seem to have forgot the rationale, but we're still gonna keep going with it because it might
Okay,
come back to me.
yeah, it's fine. Maybe you can meditate on it for a little bit. I think you wanted to
You left that idea in the other reality.
I
create some
wanted to
sort of like
separate him
cognitive
from
dissonance.
your.
Hmm.
I wanted to separate him from your parents for some reason. I do not remember why.
Yeah. It's because eudaimonia can only like cover up so much stuff. So there was something going on there, I think. But good luck. I hope your meditations treat you well. Okay.
You're muted, Sarah.
You're muted.
You're going to talk to your dad, Mick?
Yeah.
He's out there taking pictures of as many owls as this man can.
Dad.
And then he turns around and he's like, "Oh, Mick, you've got an owl."
Her name is Vibe, Dad. I'm gonna keep. Can I keep her?
Sure, honey. It's is it tame? Is this okay? Are you
Yeah, look, you
safe?
can pet her.
And he's like, "Oh, she's so soft." She seems like a good owl. I mean, how did you get her?
Lucas chopsticked her out of a tree, and I built this
Unex-
harness. But I'm gonna. Birdie says she's only here because the vibes are good, so I'm gonna keep the good vibes rolling.
Your dad's like, okay, well, I mean, I don't know the first thing about raising a bird, so
Me neither,
you're
but you
gonna
know
have
who
to.
does? Maybe the internet.
Maybe the internet does. Yes, Logan.
Are the birds
All the birds.
around, or are they like in a concentric circle around Mick's house? Like you said, they
Um,
were gathered. They were called somewhere.
let me
Like
check.
Let me check.
I don't like that you have to check.
Uh, 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 mm, 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 mm. Mm, I think that like they're not necessarily in a perfect circle that is surrounding Mick's house. They're like in the it's a big area, I guess
Okay.
is the point.
So it's not like just birds within 50 feet of us. It's like
Mm,
birds as
like
far as the eye can see.
yeah, like
Okay,
4 blocks.
perfect.
That's better.
Hmm.
Great. Your dad is like, I don't know anything about raising a bird. Like, you're gonna have to do this. Like, are you sure you're okay with taking care of a bird?
Yeah, but I was thinking, you were made that goat foo and goat before.
Mm-hmm. I did.
I can feed that to her probably.
Yeah, but I don't think it can be cooked.
Oh, it has to be raw. Why not?
I'm pretty sure birds eat raw meat, and so
Well,
they.
they usually, but there's nothing stopping them from eating cooked meat.
Maybe they prefer it.
He's like, this is what the internet. This is what the internet would be. You look. It would be helpful for. And he's like, "Are you okay? You look a little out of it. Are you? Is everything okay?" He like moves his glasses higher up his.
Five is my new best friend. I'm gonna hyperfixate on this and not the reality that we're in.
This reality can't be bad because I have a new pet owl. He's like, okay, you know. He's like, how do you like my petunias?
Oh, they're cute. Is Alex feeling better?
Alex is not feeling better. In fact, his work called and said that they're probably going to come pick him up sometime soon and see if it was like maybe it was a work related thing and they're going to like come and get him and check him up and like see what's the deal.
Wow, that sounds bad. If only we had some medicine we could give him one time only to make him instantly better and then take that medicine back. But we don't have anything like that.
That would be, yeah, strange, Birdie, but yeah, that would be helpful. He's
I'm
like,
just saying
yeah,
it's
so
probably better for him to stay around than to be taken by the strange corporation,
Crafticore.
Crafticore, Strange Core.
That's
He's like, I don't know
interesting.
when they're showing up, but they said they were coming.
Okay. Great. Is he still
What do
here?
you want for dinner?
Oh, we're gonna have
Raw meat.
raw meat. Beef tartare.
You and Vibe only can eat the same thing.
Sushi.
Sushi, I can do sushi.
Sashimi.
And he starts bustling away to make sushi. It's gonna be made with herring though, so not
It's just
salmon.
pickled herring on rice.
Ugh.
Is there anything else you wanted to talk to your dad about?
No. Can I clear my conditions?
Yes.
Okay.
Great. Where's everybody else?
In the shed, I guess. If we're done for the day, Lucas will
Yeah.
just go back home.
Down to everything
be
you want to
fine.
do before you're going to the back?
I have something to do.
Okay. What do you want to do?
I would like to form a lasting relationship with this owl.
And how per se would you want to do that?
I'm gonna charm this owl and be like really nice and feed her figure out what her favorite treats are and feed her those and train her to be a good falconry owl.
I should have known the moment that I
In the
introduced
course of
raptors
like
into
6
this
hours.
game.
I
Sure.
would like to help. How many dice are you rolling? Do you want to be led?
Yeah. 6.
Charm.
Can I lead her by assisting in this?
No. This is a one-on-one. This has to be a.
Okay, I'm gonna add my owl harness bonus dice.
Okay. You made it like extra comfy and good.
Yeah.
Exactly enough. All right. So you're picking you have formed a lasting relationship.
Yes.
Great. This owl has decided the vibes were good here, and this human is pretty good. Too.
Like, I've never had sushi. I could stick around for
I
this.
could stick around for this. Maybe this is my new life.
I've got like tin sardines, and she really likes those.
Okay, great. Great. Okay, so you spend some quality sardine owl time. Are you gonna leave her at night? Where is she gonna sleep?
I imagine I just have like wood. I could just make like
A tea
a
perch.
tea perch.
Yeah. Cool. And is that gonna be in the shed?
No, it's gonna be in my bedroom.
Obviously.
And then I'm just gonna put newspaper like on the top of my dresser that she's sitting on, so I can clean that up.
Okay. Great. Great, great, great. Okay. There you go. You now have an owl friend. For better or for worse. Live out your Harry Potter dreams. Okay. Anything else anybody wants to do?
Nope.
Perfect. All right. Well, we will use our break now, since that I feel like this is a good story time break. So we'll take a quick, always 10 minutes, only 10 minutes break, and be right back to go into the Oh, hey, vibes and vampires, we're back. Ignore Logan's holding of a burning wheel. It's all lies. That's another reality we don't talk about here. So, the VAC. It's happening. Anything you guys want to do before you meet Gabriella at the crossroads?
I think Lucas like brings his hockey bag and of course his regular offensive weaponry, but he's also got like his pads and stuff just in case,
Okay.
I'm gonna swing
as well
by.
as maybe some like snacks.
Speaking of snacks, I'm gonna swing by Smith and Smithson Incense Emporium Family Grocery and secondhand luggage and buy
Yeah.
like, I don't know, a couple tins of sardines.
Tins of sardines. Good. All right. And as you're checking out, you notice the curtain. The new issue of the curtain is
Oh,
out.
Oh.
And the headlines are: if you meet a man on the road, count the fingers of the person you meet on the road, lest ye deal with a bot.
What?
that's a lot of headline.
It's a lot of headline, and then it says IKEA. What beast lurks in its heart?
IKEA like the
You
IKEA
just
like
say
the
me.
furniture place. And then finally, hearing voices. I am too. And you see the author, that's Ingmarie Blanc.
It's just affirming. It's just affirmative. Okay.
Great. Just for flavor, I thought you needed to know what
I
the
love
new
it.
issue
I
was.
write these down. These are important notes.
I do too. Where is Smith and Smithson's family grocery?
No,
Oh, okay.
Incense Emporium,
Incense
Family
Emporium,
Grocery, and
yeah.
secondhand
Secondhand
luggage.
luggage.
I was hoping that sardines would not fit in what they already did, but they're a family grocery.
Mm-hmm.
Great. Anything else? You are ready to go. So you're meeting Gabrielle at the crossroads, and she is going to get you guys into the VAC. As you're waiting at the crossroads, you see Gabriella pull up in this beat up work van, like an electrician's van. And she hops out, and instead of rocking her usual, like cut off jeans and fishnets, she's in a full jumpsuit, like rubber jumpsuit. And it's got reclaimer on the front, and she's in wellies too. And she hops out, and she's like, you're gonna need these. So she hands you 3 pairs of
I've brought my
outfits.
dad's crab wellies. I don't need yours.
Okay, well, you can wear the crab wellies, but you're gonna need one of these outfits. That's how we get in.
Do you have an
That's okay.
owl-sized one? I brought the owl.
She's like, no.
Oh, I thought you were prepared for anything.
I never said I was prepared for whatever this is. She's like, this.
Birdie and Mick just put on the clothes.
We're
so
doing
we can
it,
get
Lucas.
going.
We're being cool, Lucas, as I put on my painted swim goggles onto my forehead.
Gabriella is like, yeah, cool.
Just ignore them. Well, I need to get into the back.
Don't worry, Lucas. I'll get you in. This works. I'm a reclaimer, so I have permission to go into the back and reclaim stuff.
That's
So
cool.
if you're my crew, then you get to come in too. And she like gets you guys in the van. She drives up to the checkpoint. The VAC is a flooded former suburban area of town, and it's been cordoned off. And so when she pulls up, she has to go to essentially like a security checkpoint and show her papers and like say how long she's going in for, and that she's there to reclaim stuff. So she does all that. She gets you guys in for no problem. She's driving to, like the last she drives her van like to the last swampy place, like the last bit of dry land.
Does this boat come equipped with it, or does this van come equipped with a boat?
No, that's why you need the crab lilies. And she tosses her hair. Um, she pulls out, you notice she has a compass that she pulls out, and she just like lets it hang out on the outside of um her waterproof outfit. And she jumps out and she's like, "Okay, everybody out." And she grabs, you see her grabbing 3 brooms. She hands each of you a broom.
Okay.
And she's like, "Just so you know, first order of business in the back, don't trust the water. Second order of business, always use the broom to sweep where you're going first, because there's hydrogen fire here that no one can see. And if your broom catches on fire, that means things are burning in front of you and you don't want to go there."
How will we see the
I'm
broom
sorry?
burning?
What? Yeah, Lucas, what?
Hydrogen fires?
Yes. Some weird labs underneath the ground had hydrogen and now it's burning and there's fires. I don't know. Fire and ice.
We didn't run that new one, and we were here.
Well, you were
Okay,
very
that's
lucky if you
fine.
have actually been here before.
I'm gonna ride my
We've been
broom
here.
like in Harry
Yeah.
Potter with my owl.
hmm But we're gonna do it backwards so that the bristles are in front.
The bristles are in front. Yeah, so that's the idea. You want the bristles in front because if they catch on fire, that means hydrogen is burning.
Uh-huh.
Um, so you shouldn't walk in that direction. And she's like, "Okay, well, do you need me to lead you anywhere, or are you guys just going off on your own and I'm taking you out afterwards?"
I mean, it
How about you walk in front of
probably
us? If you catch on fire, we'll know that there's a hydrogen fire.
be best if we could, like, I don't know, what we have. What do we have? We have, oh God, what did he give me?
I mean,
Long, long time ago.
Lucas, Birdie and I have already been to the place where I figured out where the signal was coming from, so we can just take you there.
hmm
It's not very fun, but we'll do it for you.
Yeah, but if you didn't find anything,
Well, maybe your brother only wants to talk to you through the Matrix.
I think we did find something, right?
Yeah.
Is that a question for me?
Yeah, allowed. We found a working computer,
There
and
was a
we were talking
computer
to
and the
it, and then
signal
it
was coming
started.
from somewhere else,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
You guys followed the IPN, or the
Yeah.
address, whatever. I
Yep.
can't think of words right now. And IP address, and you followed it to the back. So when you got a message from him to your computer, Lucas, they were able to follow out where it was, and they did that on their own. So that led you
Oh
to
no,
that
I think
old.
I confirmed that that message had come from that computer.
hmm
Yeah, in the back.
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
you didn't actually get anything
But I
from
think
the
we failed a
computers.
roll. Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
just
I
like
think you
electric
guys
shocks.
didn't. You failed a roll, so you didn't get any more information, and it was late. I think you guys went at night, so it was
Yeah.
a lot more
Wait,
treacherous.
that was so long ago.
I know.
So you
Anyways.
could go back to that, like I think it was like a computer cafe.
hmm
You can look down. It's basically, you've got like what would have been like a strip mall or like a downtown kind of strip mall where there's, stores on either side. So you could just like walk down the road and see if you see anything. Michael, you can see if you remember anything Michael like used to do in this part of town, because it used to be, it only recently became flooded. Like it used to be a place that people could go to um, regularly.
Yeah, I think Lucas doesn't trust the loop or craft a core, of course. So I think he wants to be like, do you know where any of the labs or buildings of craft decor or the loop are? Like, where's the nearest one? And to Gabriella, and be like, can you take us to the nearest above ground thing, and if that's not possible, maybe even the nearest below ground that's not completely flooded.
She's gonna be like, there's nothing below ground. There's nothing above ground. There's only below ground. Like the labs were underground. Kind of like when the loop had all those tunnel labs. That's essentially what became craft decor, and then something happened and everything became flooded. Um, and she's like, I can take you there. I think there's an entrance. It wasn't an actual like meant to be entrance, but when the everything flooded, it kind of like burst open a new entryway. Um, she's like, but I don't know how deep the water is or like how far you'll get, but I can
Gabriella, I
take you
have a
there.
question.
Yeah.
Have you heard of a place called the Hephaestum? Hephaestum?
The who, what? Gesundheit.
Okay. I didn't think you would have, but you know, I just wanted to test you a little bit.
Okay. She's like, I don't know what you're talking about. Whatever.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah, well,
whatever.
I think that's probably our best bet to get some more information. So
Okay.
if you could take us there, we can see how far we can get
Okay.
and then
Yeah.
come back to you.
And you guys, she'll start leading you in that direction, and you guys will notice that that la computer cafe is like on the way. You know, you pass it as you're walking towards the lab. Great. Okay. So I want you guys to make a group move.
How do we do
So the
that?
How does
person with
that
the
work?
least move
Oh,
rolls.
That's not a mechanic in this game.
F4.
You
I
can
have
help
4.
her.
There's no help in this game.
Well, you can lead. That's what I meant by help.
What's your actual move score?
2.
Mine is 0.
um, and you're doing this just because it is so flooded. You have to wade through things. You have to check with your brooms.
Yeah, I'll help with, or I'll lead. I'm a leader. Oh,
Nice.
good luck,
That's
guys.
good. It's fine. Do you want to do it or do you want me to do it, Logan?
I can do it.
Okay.
I think I would take charge to show up, Gabriella. Ooh, that's 2? Wow. Big lead.
Big
Yeah,
lead,
you
just for
can do
you.
it.
Good job.
Look at
Nice.
that. 6, 1, 1, 1.
Well, you guys do it. You know, your broom, I'll say like your broom catches on fire a little bit and you shove it in the water and to steer away from that part of the walk. And you get to essentially what just looks like a hole in the ground. And you can't see it at first because the water is it's draining, kind of like through a manhole essentially. Um, but you've gone up an incline, so you're not as far underwater, and you can just see that it's like pouring in here. And Gabriella's like, this leads to the tunnels. Got some things, like I've reclaimed some things that have washed out from there. So like I know it's lab stuff because um it's like
Mm,
washed out when the rain's heavy kind of a thing. She's
mhm.
like, but I have never gone in.
Not scared. Let's go.
I don't want to
Seems
go in
not
this
very
water pit.
go-inable at the moment. If yeah, water's draining into it.
Water is draining in, yeah.
Like fully, or like could we still get in?
You could, I mean, it's not like a bathtub that has been
Mhm.
full of water and is draining, like I mean, if you did that, you could swim
Yeah.
through the other side.
Mhm.
Um But yeah, I would say think of like think of a bathtub right at the very end when water's draining into it, but there's very little left because the water level's so low. That's
There's
essentially
like a
what's
funnel.
yeah.
Can we look? How deep is it? Can't see the
Um
bottom.
Someone set
y-
something on fire and drop it down.
The fire's
Somebody
invisible.
stick
That
their
won't help.
broom in hydrogen.
Oh, fuck. No, it's only invisible when it's burning the hydrogen.
Okay, I'm gonna investigate this hole.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it well, I think. Nope. That was
I
a
mean,
sad investigate.
you
I'm
still
so
succeed.
used to like 4
You still get
successes.
3 questions.
Only 2.
2 questions. I'm used to 3 with you.
How can I get into it?
You can like float with the current into it.
What threats can I perceive here?
If the water levels rise, the whole thing will flood completely. And other than the fact you don't know what the heck is in there. And you remembered that there were some weird creatures that brushed against your legs when you were in the computer lab.
That's fine. I mean, has it rained recently? Is it raining further up in the water basin? Probably not.
Roll a d6.
Oh,
Have we looked at the weather recently?
who?
Yes, it has rained recently further up the water table.
Great, thanks, Logan.
Guys, I
But
really
you
don't think we should go in this water hole.
I think it will be, the water has to be going somewhere. So if we go in, the water's going out somewhere.
It'll still be here later. Let's see if we can go back.
Do you want to see the
bit.
computer lab that we've already been in, Lucas?
I
No,
think that
because you've
something
already
came
been
out
in
of this
it.
hole. I think your brother came out of this hole, went to the cafe right down the road, type, hit send,
Ooh.
scurried back to his hole. Because
That
there was
does not
only
make
one
any
working
sense.
computer. What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean? He lives in a flooded hole
Yeah.
for some reason.
Yes, that is the most ridiculous thing that
He's
has
an
ever been
aquatic
propositioned
hobbit.
to you.
Would you rather he live in a water hole or on the internet? Because those are your 2
Yeah.
options.
Those are the 2 options.
Both don't make any sense.
Both
so I
make
choose
One
the
makes
third option, which
significantly
is
more
you're
sense.
wrong.
Well, I don't see you coming up with any ideas other
Okay,
than go
Gabriella,
home.
let's go back to this dry land. And I'll
Wait,
see if I can
elbow
figure out
man.
anything along the way.
What?
Oh no.
I'm not going in the hole. I have an owl.
Even better, send
We
the owl
can
into the
leave
hole.
the owl. We can leave her here as a lookout.
Why don't
Lucas is
you go
not
in the hole
going
and
to
I'll
solve
stay
any of the
here.
problems of the
You
brother.
you
We've
go in
already
the
started solving it, and we have to finish solving it for him.
You go in the hole. I'll wait here as a lookout with Vibe. Then when you don't come back, we'll mourn your loss.
Does it look like? Can I feel around? Part of my investigative, like how to get into it. If I feel around, does it feel like there's like a ladder? Like when you go down like a manhole, there will be like a ladder.
Yeah.
Oh. Is the water flowing so fast, but so forcefully that like I could climb down the ladder and then climb up the ladder?
Right now the water is not flowing so forcefully that like you couldn't climb back up the ladder. I mean,
Okay.
it'll be slippery
Yeah, that's fine.
and you'll have water just like pummeling you like a waterfall.
That's fine. My dad is used to crabs. I'm used to crabs.
You do, as you're looking, see a light flicker through the water.
What do you mean through the water?
Like under in the bottom of the hole,
Mm-hmm.
through the water, a light.
Okay,
Seems
Birdie.
to have
Describe the
turned on.
light. Is it like blue and bioluminescent, or is it like a flashlight?
It is like an electronic light.
Oh.
Okay.
Ooh.
Birdie,
We gotta go down now.
you gotta go down, and I'll stay here, and you yell when you need me.
But what if I need you and I also need to be sneaky? Then I can't yell.
Then you come back sneakily.
Okay, Mick. I won't try to convince you. I will try to one more thing to convince you to come with me, and then I won't do it. Then I won't. I will continue to do it. Go down the hole, but I will not continue to convince you.
Okay.
But you gotta approach this convincing with an open heart.
Okay.
We are now in a reality that is not our own, and who knows if it could change, and I don't like it. So if I go down into this hole and I don't come back out, I think my soul will rest peacefully.
What?
Do you want to go home to a dad with glasses that you know he doesn't wear? Or do you
No.
want to die in this hole?
Okay, I'll come into this hole.
Lucas, will you go in the hole?
No, they're gone. I think you can come, but you have to have left, and then you look back as like we're
We're
climbing down the hole, and we see you, and then we like go fast.
Yeah,
Vibe
I
is
think he
not
would
happy about it.
because he thinks they're idiots, and he also knows that they're not physically capable, and
Yeah.
that if they have to break their way out or climb their way out, he's gonna be the one who has to do it to help them.
Okay,
And now he's worried they're gonna drown in there.
it's possible.
Oh,
Gabriella's
gosh.
like, I'll stay up here and I have a rope. Like, she's like, I have some rope that I can throw to you guys.
Okay, Gabriella.
That'd be great. You're
I
already
haven't-
down in the hole.
I haven't gone down yet.
I'm down. I am down the hole.
Everyone just needs to get in that hole.
Gabriella, I need you to hold my owl, and if anything happens to her, I will find you and I will kill you.
She's like,
That
"Do you
owl
think I'll-"
deserves to be free, Gabriella. So if you free the owl,
Lucas!
I will personally protect you.
Fine,
Gabriella
I'm
is like,
taking...
I did not take you guys here for drama. So if you're gonna have drama, take it down the hole.
I will take Vibe down this hole.
She's like, I will take Vibe.
No.
You're gonna take Vibe down this hole?
Yes.
You're gonna take the owl down the wet hole.
Lucas?
You've given her no choice, Lucas.
You've given me no choice. You've threatened
You
my
are a
happiness.
bad owner.
All
I
right.
would never take Meatball somewhere down like this.
You're a
You
bad
just
friend.
leave him alone all day. He's sad and lonely and starving.
You can't talk.
Yeah,
You're
but
currently
he's
covered in a
safe.
waterfall.
I have my goggles on, by the way.
You can see, but you can't talk. All right.
I will give Vibe to Gabriella, but I will death's glare at her as I go down.
I think she's
Gabriella
immune to death glares.
is immune to death
Yeah, I
glares,
know.
but
Death
she
to
lets
death.
you do it to feel better about yourself. All right. Lucas, roll a
Spelunking we
d6.
go. Oh God. No.
Okay,
I
great.
refuse.
The waters don't get stronger or rise. You're
Oh,
fine.
thank God.
So you get down there. Birdie, you're first, then Mick, and then Lucas. Is that the order we're in down the ladder?
Yeah. Is it like a solid, like I land on floor?
Yeah, you land on floor and you see that, there's about like a knee height of water where you are. And it is still flowing. So like you said, it seems like it's going out somewhere. Like there's an outlet.
Is there that light down here?
Yeah,
it flickered and then it went off. Can I see the off light, or does it look like someone has taken a light with them and moved?
No, it seems like it's like a machine flickering of like it's still in operation and it's just like pulsing. So like even though everything is flooded, this machine is above the water and is still operational.
Is it Morse code?
Roll comprehend. No. The rest of you get down
Okay.
there with no issues.
Look at that. We're fine.
We could be not fine very quickly, Birdie.
I'm very confident that the water is not getting stronger or rising.
That's good to know. When the storm rolls through, I'm sure it will care about that intuition.
Great. So if you guys follow the light, you'll basically come to like a computer room. What you'll assume was like the lab's computer room. You don't really see any big equipment there, like Gabriella said, like a lot of it washed out. But this um, monitor and computer was just like maybe like a standing desk height, so it was not affected by the
Lucas, have
waters.
you thought about the fact that we're finding another fake brother? Because even if this is Michael, it's not the Michael that you knew. Have you thought about that?
What? First of all, this reality stuff doesn't even make any sense, anyways. So I don't know what you're talking about. Second of all, even if this didn't find my reality's Michael, which doesn't make sense, by the way, so I don't like saying that phrase, then it may still give me a clue when we get back to wherever we're supposed to be. If that, which also doesn't make sense. But nothing makes sense right now, so we're just doing the best we can, Mick.
Can I,
Now I need
while
you to
they're
look at this
arguing,
computer.
while they're arguing, can I investigate this room with this express purpose?
Mhm.
I only want one question, Sarah.
Oh my
I only
gosh,
have
what
one
is this
question
life?
because I am convinced, and Birdie is looking for confirmation of this belief that she has.
Okay.
I think that somebody lives in this hole, or they commute through this hole pretty regularly, and then they go out and then they come back. And so I want to
Mhm.
investigate for signs of that.
Sure.
And I would like to, if you will allow me, throwback. Go rewind the tapes and watch it. I have a +3 Michael sign-in sheet from when we were at that computer
Mhm.
cafe.
You
And I will
too.
use that to cement my belief that Michael lives in this hole and comes and goes because he's signed in.
He signed into the computer cafe that one day.
Even though it was flooded, he still signed into the book.
No. So Michael was the last person to use the computer cafe
Yeah.
before it
And
flooded.
that was on the day that he died.
And his body washed into this hole where he lives, and now he comes back up.
Okay. You may investigate, yes.
Do I get my +3?
Sure. I just want you to get rid of all your pluses.
Oh, I'm slowly burning through them. Oh, that was sad.
2 successes.
I just want to know if I find that.
There are no signs of somebody squatting in this hole.
What about coming and going?
There are no signs of people really coming and going either. Like you guys, besides, a reclaimer like pulling something out of like the top of the hole, nothing
Okay.
has
Well,
no signs of humanity.
that really doesn't support my hypothesis. I'll keep that to myself.
Okay, great. Mick, are you doing something with this computer?
There's one computer?
Yeah.
Oh, is it on?
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Yeah,
Lucas?
how is this even on still?
Yeah, Lucas, that's the fucking question.
I mean, the loop
Somehow-
had weird technology, so it's possible, I guess.
Look, this could.
They have
Lucas,
really good chords.
Lucas, I'm gonna put my hand on your shoulder. Lucas, I'm gonna prepare you for the very real possibility that this computer is Michael, okay?
You keep saying that, yet you don't have any proof.
We don't
No,
have
we
proof
don't
to the
have proof
contrary.
yet. Okay,
Okay. I'm prepared.
great. I'm gonna go on this computer.
Lucas looks away and starts exploring the area around.
What are you doing as you're exploring? Are you like touching things? Are you moving things? Are you poking it with a
Touch
hockey
everything.
stick?
I want to sneak. I'm gonna sneak and
To where?
scout out just the surrounding room, any tunnels, so on and so forth.
Okay. Do you want to do that first, or do you want Abby to computer first?
I was thinking they were happening semi-simultaneously, but mine will probably take longer. Maybe. Abby can roll computer first.
Okay.
Computer.
What are you doing with this computer?
I think I have to calculate the computer.
It's on, but it's not like logged in.
Yeah. Oh, well, then I need to hack it, probably, to log in.
Yeah, sounds good.
What have we used to hack before? Program?
I think we used program to hack before. Manipulate computer programs.
Perfect. I don't think I have any random bonuses.
And Sean, roll your sneak while she's doing that.
Oh, good.
Woohoo!
I would like to use my. No, it's so fun because I just get to choose the context of which of the two items that I use. I would like to use my hockey stick as like a gentle sort of prod or like putting the water kind of in front of me, as well as like feeling kind of just like an extension of my body to help me through this process. I'm going pretty slowly.
Whoa.
I would like to find as many what is it? How do they phrase it exactly? As many unexpected things or more of what I was looking for
Why would you
as you
give
would
Sarah
like
that
to
power?
provide. You're muted.
Why would you give me that power? Okay. You're using your hockey stick as you said you've got like the hockey part down. It's not just like a poking. So you're using your hockey stick, and your hockey stick catches on something. And as soon as it touches that, and as soon as Mick presses, like does her hack, all of a sudden, a hologram of your brother shoots out.
In front of me or back in the
It shoots out from the computer screen. So you see a hologram of your brother, Michael.
Lucas, I was right.
I hope
And-
you were actually prepared.
what?
This is what the hologram says.
Oh my gosh.
Dear
That's
brother,
not my real brother. That's hologram.
if
Michael.
you are seeing this, I am lost. When I started looking for the Hephaestum, only God and I knew where it was. Now only God knows.
What?
If you are trying to find me, I am too. The waters rise, the worlds collide, but I am making my way. She
Okay,
hunts
wait,
me.
slow down. If you're trying to find me, I am too. When worlds collide.
The waters rise, the worlds
waters
collide,
rise.
but I am making my way. She hunts me with her little ones.
No, I don't like
Yes.
Abrupt end of transmission. Then it replays.
I told you, he's alive.
No, he
He's
just
still out
said
there.
he's
He
gone.
just said he's
No,
gone.
he said he's lost. You aren't listening.
Dear brother, if you are seeing this, I am lost. It replays.
Yeah. I
When
say he's lost, and
started
it goes,
looking-
I am lost.
When I started looking for the Hephaestum, only God and I knew where it was. Now God only knows.
But he
Well, I
just
don't
lost.
believe in God, so I don't know what
If
that
you're
part is.
trying to
He didn't
find me,
either.
I am too. The waters rise, the worlds collide, but I am making my way. She hunts me with her little ones.
Who is she? Who are the little ones?
Cut
What?
off.
Who? Don't.
Dear brother.
Shut up.
Turn that off.
All right, Lucas, I'll be honest. I think this is worse than what I previously thought it was.
This is great. We just had to find the Hephaestum.
No.
Or whoever this lady is.
No, when we are not finding the lady that is hunting him with her little ones. We are
I
avoiding
have a
Yes,
concern
we
to
need to
raise.
save him.
I don't know if I voiced this, but it now seems like a good time to voice it. I had a dream about a couple months ago, and my mom said she's coming back. She just had to follow her. I think it might be the same her because we only have a very limited cast and only so many hers.
Following your mom's following her? Who's
Look!
her?
The blinky lights need help from her too.
Yeah. So 3 hers,
my
that's not a
gosh.
coincidence.
Wait.
As you're sitting here, you start to hear the lights are now blinking and flickering. Like the lights of the computers are blinking and flickering, and you hear footsteps, and you hear like the whisper of voices in the back of your mind.
I'm gonna go kill myself.
Didn't we hear whispers earlier?
I think we heard
If-
whispers when we were here
Yeah.
earlier.
And
You
footsteps.
remember you've heard whispers a few different times. Once when you were at PF Liv's house.
Oh no.
Once with Principal Yarnick, and
Oh, with the
also when
with
you
Yarnick we did. She's haunting them.
and now
It's Elizabeth. We have to confront her. She's behind
It
everything bad that has happened.
It's Elizabeth.
We
But we
can't
don't know
run
where
from
she
her
is.
because
She's
that'll just
lost.
be worse.
She's not
She-
lost. She's in the nowhere hunting everybody.
She's losing her mind. No. Oh no, that was Liv was saying she was losing her mind.
Abby
Yeah,
wants to
because she
cry.
was. Liv thought she was losing her mind because she was seeing Elizabeth, who was dead.
She was hearing
let me find my
Elizabeth's
notes.
shadow.
They're very high up.
Wait, only Michelle Tenenbaum knows about Hephaestus.
Michelle
She's
Tenenbaum
God.
allegedly wrote an article about the Hephaestum.
I thought we
Allegedly.
found the article because we know her daughter.
Yeah,
Whatever her
that
name
just
No,
means
her
that she's
daughter
God.
said she wrote an article. But that's why I said allegedly, because we didn't actually find the article.
Did we ever meet
do you want me to
Natasha
read the PF Liv?
Linton?
No, I got it.
Okay.
Let me find it. Okay. That's about.
Did
okay.
Yarnick is still alive, right?
The
He didn't kill
prophets
himself.
reunite. I have seen Elizabeth's shadow walk across the living room and heard her voice. Is she alive or am I losing my mind? I long for the Hephaestum and the clarity of mind it brings. Is it more than a building? Is it alive?
Well,
And
and Yarnick
then-
says the Hephaestum is a lab that was a mystical/divine place they used with Natasha Lintov and Elizabeth.
Oh
I
god.
don't think we've met
Yarnick
Natasha
Evil
Liv.
Genius notes. Notes started in the 80s, kept chronologically in order. Started in the Hephaestum in the 80s. The Hephaestum was a divine gift. Natasha Lintov and Elizabeth were the 2 other prophets. And then a lot about GMM.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, I say that's a stunning success.
What is Natasha's last name?
Lintov.
Lintov. But we don't know who that is, do we?
No, we've not met a Natasha Lintov or found her.
You could try doing contact when you're not in the
Mm.
middle of a hologram in the ground.
I like this hole in the ground. It has a hologram of my brother.
No, Natasha Lintov was an MD though. I have that written down. um. So PF Liv wasn't even a prophet. She was just like engaged in similar things, right?
Mhm.
I thought there were 4 prophets. Liv,
Oh, maybe.
Yarnik, and these 2. There are 4 prophets. This is a fact. I know this.
Or
How? Don't know.
There are 3 prophets.
Okay, what
there are
if
3
Fuck you.
prophets.
what
Don't-
if PF Liv is the one hunting and her little ones are the caterpillar rabbit?
We already dealt
And
with
the
PF Liv.
monkey.
PF Liv is still alive.
Yeah, she's still alive.
We can find her. We
Yarnik
can
is
get
still
information
alive.
from her.
PF Liv is still alive.
Elizabeth almost certainly lost, not dead, apparently.
Apparently, that
Lost.
does not mean dead.
Lost does not mean dead. And he mentions world colliding. And while I don't like this reality thing you're talking about, maybe that has something to do with
Wow,
it.
so now you want to believe because your
Now
brother
you
hologram
want the
told you.
Because
hologram
my
of your brother.
Brother's hologram who's always right about everything, because he's my older brother. Except for when he's wrong. And I get to decide that. Said so.
I
Okie dokie.
am going to stick on my baloney bifocals.
Yes, you are. What you gonna do? What you looking at?
We hear voices. We hear footsteps.
Mm-hmm.
I want to.
I don't like that face.
I want to contact
No.
the voices in the footsteps.
I
How
don't
would
know
your
if
baloney
baloney
glasses help
bifocals
you?
will help you.
Okay, that's fine.
But you can try and contact. I have to look up the rules on this.
I guess, I mean, contact or empathize.
Contact is the ability to know the right person and get in touch.
I mean, I want to get in touch with the footsteps.
Yeah, the contact is more about like having the contact has the
Ooh.
right tools. The contact may heal one
Okay.
of your conditions. So it sounds like it's maybe more of an empathize.
Okay. I will attempt to empathize with the presence here.
This
Okie
game is
dokies.
really good at
Probably use your tarot cards.
generating new sentences.
I will whip out my oracle, my tarot cards,
Okay.
and I will flip through them, and I will draw one and look at
Mhm.
it. And it is, would you believe it? It's called I draw the flooded hole, and then I draw footsteps, and then I draw a holographic brother. That's a new tarot card I haven't
That's
seen
a new
before.
card. It just manifested in this reality.
These reality tarot cards are different than ours. Okay. Hello, footsteps. How you doing, footsteps?
How you doing, footsteps? So what are your questions?
What does it feel? Does it feel like a presence that is malign, or does it feel like a neutral or happy presence?
You feel like this is a very, very determined presence. Like it is on a mission and will do
Okay.
anything at any cost to succeed.
What will it do?
It will get back to this reality.
Um Okay. What?
Do you want to know who it is?
Yeah, I guess. Yes, if I'm allowed to.
You sense that this is a prophet named
Well, it
Elizabeth.
has to be Elizabeth
Yeah, it
then.
has to be.
Perfect. Okay. Elizabeth, are you here with us? Elizabeth, can you hear us? We're here.
Don't talk to
We
her.
we want to help you get
No.
back.
No.
We can tell that you really want to get back, and we don't want to stand in your way. She will hurt us if we stand in her way.
We will hurt her if she kills my brother.
He's following her. So if she comes back, he
No,
comes
he's
back.
not. She's hunting him.
So if she's here, then he's safe. Anyway, Elizabeth, give us some information. How can we help you come back?
You just hear counting.
Up
Of
or
not
down?
just-
Very important.
You suddenly hear not only Elizabeth, but the sing-song voices of children.
Mm-mm.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, they're counting. Okay, that's fine. Counting up is good.
Counting up is better. It's still not good.
It's not good. Or it's better. Yeah. Okay. Yes, so you have friends, Elizabeth. They are happy friends. We can be happy friends as well. We know. Yarnik and Natasha. We don't like them. We don't like them.
When you say we don't like them, the computers all turn on and explode.
Cool.
Buddy,
gonna say
you're not allowed to talk
progress.
anymore. Let's go. And
She's the
Lucas
you
starts
just hear-
shoving everyone.
I'm almost there.
Perfect.
Shut
Look, we wouldn't have known that.
Shut up.
And the voices blip out.
Birdie.
Birdie.
What?
Has
What?
anyone? Did
Not
Guru Petal
talk
never teach you about
to
contacting
whisper
evil
voices?
spirits?
No, I empathized with the evil spirit.
Yeah, no. And then you started talking.
To the spirit, yes.
Yes,
I don't
okay.
think she's a spirit. She's not dead.
I'm going to punch you in the face. Get your ass out of this wet hole.
No. Lucas, I'm gonna be honest. Elizabeth has been behind every single problem we've ever encountered, and she shows up and you just want to run
Yeah,
away. We're
and
never
you
gonna
think
solve a problem.
You're so smart that you can outsmart a woman who fucking is transcending reality and planes of existence? No, Birdie, you're a fucking 16-year-old kid, okay? Let's get a second, figure our shit out, and then we can deal with the woman who apparently is trying to kill my brother, and I don't know, maybe everything else in this world too.
Birdie silently
As you
leaves.
are talking, you hear Gabriella go, "Guys! There was just a big explosion down there. Are you okay?" Okay.
Lucas
okay,
yells, "We're fine! For the
I'm not
moment."
okay.
Okay. We exit.
Great. As you
Okay.
exit,
As we
everything's
exit.
fine. You can get
Everything's
out.
fine.
It's probably like 4 p.m. now.
Okay, Gabriella, you've never heard of anyone named Natasha Lintov, have you?
Nope.
Do you know someone who seems to know a lot of people? A lot of old people,
Oh,
unfortunately.
yeah.
Like
Oh, yeah.
adults.
Yeah. I think her name's Tenenbaum. Should go talk to her.
Yeah, I think we've met actually. That should be fine. Okay, cool. I think we're done here. Thanks for the help.
Great. Um, she's like, "Do you want me to lead you back, or are you okay?"
Don't we need you to get us through the checkpoint?
Yeah, you're right. All right, fine. She schlumps out in front of you. She's like, "You got your brooms?"
Give Mick back her comfort bird.
Ah, Mick, here's your comfort bird.
I hold like a stuffed animal.
Roll a d6,
Who?
Mick.
Oh. No?
No. Okay. Great. You guys make it back. You notice, though, as you're walking, that not only is Gabriella, she's not just like sweeping the area in front of her for hydrogen fires, but she's also consulting her compass. And that compass is kind of like lighting up. It's hard to tell in the daylight, but it's like slightly lit up in green. And you notice on the way back that like none of the streets were in the same position where they were before. Like you remember just walking straight down the main street, and now you're like taking a right, taking a left, all this stuff. But that does not stop you. You get straight back to the van, and Gabriella, hops in and starts driving off to get you through the checkpoint.
What happened to the streets, Gabriella? They
She's
were
like,
not the same.
that's just part of the vac. You've got to have a navigator to get around.
A navigator?
Yeah. I mean, it's like it's a whole it depends on the day. Some days things stay the same, some days things change.
Is that what your compass is? A navigator?
Yeah. Crafticore gave
Okay.
me this when I signed up to be a reclaimer.
Oh, you work for Crafticore
I mean,
technically?
not really. I'm an independent contractor.
That was the right answer, Gabriella. That was the right answer.
She's like, Lucas, would I work for anyone? I work for myself.
Exactly. I was
It's
about to be
just
so
they have
disappointed in you.
control of this area, so you have to.
That makes
And
sense.
I don't tell them everything that I gather. What the TSA
Cool.
doesn't know won't hurt
Infamous words to live by.
them.
Okay.
And she will drive you guys back. Where is she dropping you off at?
Mixed Shed? Our new
Mix-
meeting house?
Birdie wants to go home.
Well, Birdie lives right next to Mick's shed,
Yeah.
doesn't Birdie?
That's true.
So she'll drop you off in between Mick's shed and Birdie's house. And she'll rev her engines and scoot off into the night.
I'll flip her off as she goes.
She'll flip you off back. She just always
It's
flips
a
people off
sign
when
of
she
affection, really, for her.
drops them off. Yeah, she's just like, deuces, losers. Okay. How do we all feel?
Lucas is feeling good. Revved up. Ready to go.
Birdie, you saw Michael die.
hmm
Elaborate on exactly what you saw. At least you don't have to tell. This is not necessarily you telling the characters, but just like you telling the
I
viewers
think I
and
just
me.
like saw him. I don't think I saw him like a cause of death. I think I just saw him like I don't know if he was dragged under the water or if he just like went under the water and didn't come back up, but like
Mm-hmm.
he was in the vac and he was pulled underwater by
Great.
something
And never came back out.
and never came back up.
Great. Okay. Perfect.
That seems symbolic. Metaphorical, maybe.
Birdie never dreams. She only has visions of true things.
Well, Sleipnir is about to be popping up all over the place then.
Just
You
you
haven't seen a
wait.
horse in this reality yet.
So, are you guys all going to McShed, or Birdie, you're leaving for your house?
Birdie's leaving for her house.
What are you going to do at your house?
Not be at the shed.
Okay, great. You can go be at your house. What are you guys doing in the shed?
I'm gonna send Lucas home.
You're
Send him
gonna
home
me
how? You're going to
home?
pack him onto a self-driving Rudy?
Yeah, I don't
You gonna
know how
kick
you
me
normally
out?
get home if I don't take you, but
I mean, I walk.
it's been an emotionally taxing day, Lucas, and I think that it would be best if you just went home.
Yeah, so I can go to my chipped family.
And your cat.
Yeah, okay.
They're a nice
yes.
chipped family. They're delusional, but they're nice.
I mean,
Does that make it better?
or you can stay here and help me with my plans, but I don't think that you will like them.
I mean, we're not gonna try and meet Tenenbaum again. We're not gonna try and talk to
Today?
Yarnik. Yeah, it's like 4
Today?
p.m. It's not that late.
I do not have the
It's the
bandwidth to do
weekend.
that today. Tomorrow, maybe.
The bandwidth. Bandwidth doesn't exist yet.
I just invented it.
Cool. Okay. Yeah. Sure. I guess I'll just do my own thing. Okay. Bye.
All right, he's walking on home. Mick, what are you about to do?
I think I'm gonna just chill for a couple hours, and then I'm gonna go
Okay.
over to Birdie's house. Well, no, I'm gonna chill for a couple hours, and then I'm gonna make quite an oily drink for Alex. But I don't know what
Okay.
that's gonna be.
Roll a
Like
d6.
a normal drink that is oily.
No, well,
Okay.
I don't. How would you incorporate oil into a drink?
A peanut butter shake. Peanut butter can emulsify oil.
Okay, I'll make a peanut butter shake with my lube oil mercury liquid.
All right. As you step into the kitchen, you see someone get up from the couch and turn to look at you. And they are tall, wearing a dark trench coat, dark hair, and have glowing golden eyes.
Golden.
And they say, Nick,
I gotta go. I'm gonna run away.
I'm dying to meet you.
I'm going.
You have something of mine.
No, this is my
I'm
owl.
Jared.
No, Jared.
No, Jared, no.
No.
Deuces. Too bad you don't have a tentacle right now.
I'm gonna leave.
Okay, you can. You gonna roll? A roll.
Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna leave.
Was that what was that
That
for?
was the rule. Birdie was saying that we need to talk to our problems to learn, but I did not learn from that.
Okay. No. Okay, so you leave, roll move to see if you can outrun him. And you're gonna need 2 successes.
No.
Oh,
No
would you take
successes.
0?
This is more fun. I won't do anything with that.
Okay. And so you turn to run, and I'm assuming, you're just like too slow. Like he's supernaturally fast.
Perfect.
And he is already in front of you, and he's holding out his hand and he's saying, Return the primogenitor.
What is primogenitor?
You know what it is.
No.
It's Yes, Logan.
I thought we said that primogenitor was a chip, not
No,
a
it's
liquid.
not a chip. We just didn't know
But
if it was the
Oh, okay.
liquid.
Okay, continue.
Jared, I don't know what this is. I don't know who you are.
It's like, you don't need to know.
What do you
But you do
mean?
have something that doesn't belong to you.
Vibe likes
And
living
Alex
here.
needs it back. What'd you say?
Vibe likes living here.
Yeah. Give me the vial, Mick.
I don't have it. It's in this peanut butter.
He stopped you. You didn't get to make the peanut butter shake. And he'll go and snatch your backpack.
No, I'm gonna grab it and smash it on the ground.
Okay, great. You can do that. What is as you smash it on the ground, he holds out his hands and all of it rises up and flows into his palm. And he's like, now was that so hard? And he turns and he's like, I'll be taking Alex and I'll be taking this.
Okay, don't bring him back.
Don't bring either back.
And you see, as he says that, two guys in white coats are carrying a stretcher with Alex on it, and they take him out the door
No, this
and
is
into the night.
telling myself
Yeah.
this is fine. This is not the real Alex. In my reality, Alex is still okay.
Are his eyes like when you said they were golden? Is it like when Mick was silvery? It was the same thing. It's just golden.
Yeah,
Or
I
is it,
would
like,
say it's about the
glowing?
same thing. He like they're glowy and melted, like metal,
But it
metallic.
looks like metal. Okay.
Yeah. So he collects it in his palm and then he turns to leave. And he's like, Birdie's mom will know all about this when she gets back.
What? Did he actually
And he
says
walks
that?
out.
Oh, weird guy. Who is your mom?
I like that he called her Birdie's mom, not Deborah.
Deborah. Jared knows all,
Except for my mom's name, apparently.
except for your mom's
Okay, well, for sure, I'm gonna go to Birdie's house now.
name. Okay.
Knock, knock.
Who is it?
It's me.
You come in.
Okay.
You come in and I'm holding a fish.
Why do you have a fish? You can't just hold fish.
I'm holding it underwater.
Okay.
I'm not drowning it though. It belongs underwater. Anyway, I'm trying to acclimate to this reality, so I'm learning about fish.
No,
They're a
Birdie,
lot
we have
more
to
gentle
not. We
than
have to make
crabs.
our way back to our old reality. We have to
Why?
because, well, let me
Fish
start.
aren't so bad.
Crabs are way cooler.
They're cooler, but fish can't pinch you.
Some fish can. Have you seen parrotfish that got
That's biting.
pinch?
Okay. Semantics, I guess.
Anyway, I thought that you were very brave for talking to Elizabeth. I would not have done that. But not in I think you did the wrong thing. I would not have done that. I mean that I'm not brave enough to do that.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Also, you remember Jared? How he like is the head of Crafticore and
Oh
like
yeah.
orders
Jared.
primogenitor from whatever the fuck and Sons company.
I don't know if I learned that, but
Mm.
I guess I did just now. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I
Okay.
learned that. Anyway, he
Okay.
was just at my house.
Oh, to take Alex and make him better?
Yep.
Okay.
So that happened.
That's probably for the best, I guess. Alex was not doing well.
Oh, well, I was gonna make him better with the peanut butter shake, but I didn't get to do that.
Oh, okay. No questions.
They don't know. They didn't know that you still had the.
No.
Okay, I just wanted to confirm.
Anyway, when Jared left, he said Birdie's mom will know about this when she gets back, and then he walked out the door.
What? I have 3 questions about that simple sentence.
Like, why did he call her Birdie's mom?
Why did he call her Birdie's mom? What would she know about? And why would he just say that?
It was very out of the blue.
My mom would know about Alex getting better? My mom doesn't even know Alex.
I don't know. It was weird. But that's all. I wanted to tell you that you were brave and that I agreed with you. I wanted to tell you that Jared was at my house and he was scary. And I
Okay.
wanted to tell you that he said weird things.
He wasn't upset that we took that thing from him?
Oh, he was upset about that.
Oh, okay. He just, like, left without it?
No, he took it. Well, Birdie, I was
Okay, I
gonna.
thought we lost it.
No, Lucas broke it and I recovered most of it. But it was like in lube oil. It was kind of gross.
Oh, that's not vegan.
No.
So he took it?
Yep.
How did he know you had it?
I don't know.
Okay. I should have known there wasn't an answer to that question as I asked it. Is your dad fine? He didn't,
Oh,
like,
I didn't
arrest your
check in
dad?
with him. I just
Oh,
left.
okay. Well, do you wanna go get Alex?
No. Why would I want to go get Alex?
I mean, your dad likes him,
Yeah.
so it'd probably be important to your dad. Unless they're gonna make Alex better and then release him.
Well, they're gonna make him
Or
better by turning him into a secret super agent.
yeah, but isn't that temporary?
Ugh, it is temporary. I should have pitched to Jared. I wanted to join the team. I really missed my opportunity.
Ugh, we'll count our
Next time.
blessings on that one. Yeah, the next time he comes back, maybe pitch the idea. Okay. Well, so you don't wanna go get Alex. Do you wanna go get the liquid?
No.
Okay, so we're just not gonna go after them.
Mhm.
Okay, I think that's a good choice probably.
Yeah,
I mean, it seems like if he has any information, he'll just show up and tell us and then leave.
that's true. Also, I've decided that that's not my reality's Alex. So his problems, it's not
Mm,
worth putting my actual reality life in danger for a fake reality person.
I think that's very mature of you.
Lucas, what are
Okay.
you doing? Or did you want to do anything else, Birdie?
No, we'll say I empathize with this fish off screen.
Okay. Off-screen empathizing happening. Lucas, you're walking in Sweden.
How far away was? It's just like really far. Tenenbaum's daughter.
She is far.
It's very far. It's on like a lake somewhere.
Yeah, she's on a lake. I think you guys had to drive to get there.
Yeah. Does Lucas know how to drive? Definitely not. Fuck. Okay. He's gonna contact. Oh, didn't Yarnik move countries? Didn't they go to
Mhm.
like Denmark or something?
Mhm.
Who was? You know what? I'm gonna contact my good Judy because I'm nice to her, and that is Birgit.
Birgit, I knew you. As soon as he said good Judy, I was like, it's poor Birgit. Okay, you want to contact Birgit.
Yes, I want to contact Birgit. I do not have enough people's names written down, unfortunately.
Mhm.
Okay, but that's fine. Let me roll contact. 1 success.
Okay.
Okay, I want Birgit to have the phone number of Yarnik's daughter, whose name I can't remember.
Mia. I believe it's Mia.
Mia, yeah, I did not write her down.
Hold on.
I didn't think I would need her again.
Yeah, Mia.
Oh my gosh, I love
Yeah.
it when I can remember things. Okay. You call Birgit. Hi.
Birgit, hi, it's Lucas. I'm sorry to call
Lucas,
you.
it's you.
Yeah, I know. It's been a rough couple weeks, hasn't it? Just everyone's been a little crazy right now. Um, do you remember, Principal Yarnik, there was that whole scandal, whatever. He retired, but yeah, his daughter Mia, they moved. Y'all used to be friends or like you kept in touch, right? She was part of your book on top of everything else that she did.
She's like, oh yeah. I mean, she wasn't part of your book, but I had to call her a few times so that I could take pictures for the chemistry club. So I have her phone number. Because she gave it to me when she left.
Yeah, I really want to get in contact. It's for school. It's for the mathletes. Yarnik, we think knows where some of the old supplies are, and I just, it's so hard to get in contact with people these days. But if you have Mia's number, I would really appreciate it.
Yep, 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 yep. And she rattles it off to you.
Thanks, Birgit.
Don't forget to dial the country
Love
code.
ya. I won't.
Okay, bye.
Now I will contact Mia.
Are you calling from a payphone or are you at your house?
I've gone to the arcade
Okay.
and I'm using the arcade phone. The like office phone of the arcade.
Johan's phone.
Yeah, he doesn't care. He doesn't use it.
Okay, great. Contact Mia.
Okay. Do you want me to roll that or can I?
You don't have to roll for that since you have her phone number.
Okay. I contact Mia. Bring, 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 bring.
Hi. Who
Hi,
is this?
Mia. This is Lucas.
Lucas?
Yeah, we helped.
From Sweden?
Yeah, from Sweden. I know. Sorry. Principal, your dad was our principal. Remember?
Yes, I remember, Lucas. We are on the run. You can't just call us up willy-nilly.
Yeah, I need to call you willy-nilly because guess what? There's bigger problems, Mia, than just what happened with the situation. Okay. So can I speak to your dad?
He's out right now.
No, he's not. And if he is out, I'm gonna stay on the line until he gets back.
Okay, here's the thing. I don't know where my dad is.
Oh, what?
We fled to Denmark because, my dad was not in a good place. And then, I thought we were doing pretty well here, but then we kept hearing like weird noises. And my dad was real tripped up and he just took off one day. I don't know where he is. I've been looking for him. He's not in Sweden?
Well, he's not back at school.
She's like, what did you want to talk to
Tell
him
you that
about?
much. About his past history with a few key figures. But
Mm,
I mean, did he ever mention Natasha Lintov to you?
I mean, his password was Ecox. Bye.
it was, yes. Um,
What did that stand for?
I assume that
Elizabeth?
Cox is Elizabeth's last name.
I think we know her last name is
Oh.
Cox.
Do we?
Mm-hmm. I'm very
I don't
confident.
know. We do.
I
know.
have
I love the confident.
I think we extrapolated that.
I have known that that password was Elizabeth Cox the entire time, so I think
Yeah,
it's
Elizabeth Cox is, Elizabeth is her name.
I
Yeah,
think
we
when
don't
we
know
learned
her
about the
last
prophets,
name.
we learned all their last names.
No.
Yeah.
I feel like I would have written it down because I wrote down Natasha's last name.
In that, when we learned about all the other ones, Elizabeth was not mentioned in that one. I don't. Oh no, she was. She just didn't have a last name.
She transcends last names. Anyways.
Yeah.
Natasha
Yeah, I'm still here.
Lintop. Ring a bell?
Natasha Lintov. I mean, my dad might have worked with her back when he worked with the Loop, but I mean, that sounds. I don't think she left Sweden. My dad really doesn't like to
No.
talk to people in his past, so like he would not try to connect with anybody.
Sometimes people don't seem to leave the geographic place where they are, but they do seem to leave the geographic situation that they are in.
I don't know what that means, but it sounds poetic. Points for that. Natasha Lintop. Yeah, I feel like you could probably find her somewhere in Sweden. So like, I think she must
Okay.
be.
Yeah, I'll see if I can find her. Did he ever mention an Elizabeth
Oh
relating to
yeah,
his
he
past work?
definitely worked like Elizabeth and Natasha. That seems like those names went together.
Did he say anything specifically about Elizabeth?
He
Children?
really.
Did Elizabeth have children?
I don't think so. I mean, he really didn't want.
Yeah, you're a waste of my time.
I'm sorry. He just didn't like that. He didn't talk about them that much. He was kind of afraid of Elizabeth. Like he really didn't want.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay. Well, a lot of us are afraid of Elizabeth.
should I be afraid of Elizabeth? I thought she was long gone.
Maybe you should, Mia. And then I hang up on her. It's fucking useless.
I'm sorry. Okay.
He's gonna find a yellow book,
A phone book.
Swedish phone book, and he's gonna start looking for Natasha Lintovs.
Okay. No Natasha Lintoffs. But you do realize this is today's phone book. Like maybe I should look for her 80s phone book. Like this all happened back in 10 years ago. Like I can find
Gosh,
an older
I go
phone
to a
book.
library. Where am I gonna get an 80s phone book?
Or you could go, you could look up records of Natasha Lintoffs from the time.
Find a
I can't
grandma who
use
still has a phone
computers.
book.
Find a grandma who loves tequila.
I refuse.
I knew he would be unable to accept the help of Miss Margarita.
Okay, I will. What will I do? Oh. Hmm. I don't
You've
know.
tried to find one prophet. There's another one.
I don't want to find her. Okay, I'm gonna go to the shaman. The cowboy
The robot
shaman.
shaman?
Yes.
Shaman?
Shaman.
Okay.
I'll contact
That's a
him
pretty
if need
long
be.
ways.
Is it? Fuck. There's buses.
You could get
Sweden
the
has
Neil's
marsh?
public
Ferry
Catch a
bus.
bus to
transportation.
the marsh?
Gabriella drives by right at that moment.
Gabriella. I can't. He's not hooked up to the phone system.
Who? Shaman? No,
Shaman.
absolutely not.
Uh,
He's living outside of human society. I'm sorry. Beep beep. Miss Margarita driving down the road.
her out of here.
Okay, she leaves. Beep beep. Fake Michael driving down the road on the way to stay at Birdie's house.
I ignore him too. Okay, I'm done.
I'm done. I'm done. All right, you go home.
No, I didn't say that. I'm just done for the moment.
Okay. All right.
Sean is done.
Sean is done. Birdie, Mick, what's up? What's happening?
Okay, Mick. I'm really enjoying holding this fish, but I think we have other things to do. I think we should go to Craft Decor HQ.
Why?
Because that's where they're taking Alex.
Yeah.
And that's where not Yarnick, Jared is.
Yeah.
And I want to say, hi, it's me, Birdie's mom's daughter. Can you tell me what that sentence meant?
Okay, but you just already said that not going was the right idea.
No, I said it was mature of you.
Oh.
Mature people can make the wrong decision. They do often.
Well, should we go without Lucas? I sent Lucas off and I told him I was emotionally done for the day and to come back tomorrow, and then he kind of seemed sad about that and left and started walking home, and
Oh, I'm
that
sure he's
wasn't
fine.
awesome. Oh, why don't we just go tomorrow with everybody?
'Cause I don't want to go with everybody.
Okay, that's valid. But what are we gonna do? Just show up and knock on the door that is highly secured?
No. Well, yes, but no. Yes, and we'll go to the door that's highly secured and knock on it.
Uh-huh.
And then I'll bring a couple of the pages that we took from their dumpster a long time ago that I still
Uh-huh.
have. And I'll be like, hi, I have these. I thought you might want them back, but it says I should give it just to Jared. So you might. Is he here? I gotta give these to
They're
him.
not gonna let us talk to Jared.
Well, Jared seems to like you.
That is not the interpretation that you should have taken away from my story.
Oh. He seems to know you.
Yeah.
Then we just hop in.
I mean, we can, sure. I will give you this and we'll try.
Give me what?
This one shot.
Oh. Oh, I thought you meant you would give me something. I was
No,
like,
I
what
don't
other
have anything for you.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's fine. What if instead we let that simmer and we try to find PF Liv?
Yeah.
He's still out there.
Yeah.
Was she a machine fetus?
Yeah.
Yeah, after we killed her baby, she said, I'm leaving, but I'm not done because you didn't get enough rolls, so I'm still out here.
Yep.
So she's out there. We could
Yeah.
find her and say, hey, any new fetuses? By the way, I've seen Elizabeth recently.
No. She likes Elizabeth, and I do not like Elizabeth, so that is a bad plan.
Oh, PF Liv is not Natasha. Oh, we could try and find Natasha.
Yeah.
Do we? What is Louise Tenenbaum's mom's name?
Michaela?
No.
Michelle?
Michelle.
It's either Michelle or Michaela.
Okay. Okay, perfect. Well, we could go find her. She knows them. Maybe she could tell us where Natasha is. We haven't
She
met
does know
Natasha
them.
ever, right? We have zero interaction with
Yep.
Natasha that we know of.
Yep.
So Louise is alive. Her mom is dead.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. Second question. This is literally, I'm making it up as I'm saying it right now. I have zero evidence, but I have no evidence that this is not true. What if my mom, her name is Deborah?
Uh-huh.
What if that's not her name? What if her name is Natasha?
That doesn't make sense.
It doesn't. I told you it doesn't make sense. You just have to get over that. But then
What
once
if
you
her name's
accept that,
Elizabeth? What if Deborah's her middle name?
we could go see if her name is really Deborah. Like if I find a birth certificate that says Deborah Birdie's mom, then we're like, okay, great. That's that's always been her name. But if we find it and it's like Natasha Birdie's mom Deborah, that's a little
Let's just
alarming.
go ask your dad.
Oh, okay. He's right over there actually. He's behind that fish tank. Hey dad.
Your dad just stands up from like behind the fish tank. Yeah, what do you
Hey
need,
dad.
Birdie?
What's mom's name?
Deborah?
What's her maiden first name?
Deborah?
Has it always been Deborah?
Yeah, it's
What's her
always been
middle
Deborah.
name?
What? What's her
What's her
middle
middle
name?
name? Okay, I'll give you two names and you tell me if it's either of these, Natasha or Elizabeth.
No, none of
Oh,
those.
perfect. And her maiden name is not Lintob or Cox.
No.
And you are confident that she never had another name.
I am confident. Yes. I mean, if she did, it was so well hidden that I never even knew.
Hey, do you know anyone named Natasha Lintov? Did mom ever know anyone named Natasha Lintov?
Natasha, I mean, I feel like your mom might have mentioned her.
In
You
what
know,
context?
I feel like there was some old work. You could go look at your mom's old work photos and files from when she worked at the Loop.
Oh, she worked at the Loop. I
Mhm.
knew that this whole time and I've never brought it up.
Mhm.
Okay, well, let's go do that actually. Yeah, I'm feeling really reminiscent.
Yeah, well, you're gonna get to see her soon.
I
And
know, so I want to go read up
he
on
gets
her work.
then he gets back to shining the little fish tank clean.
Turn around. I might seem calm right now, Mick, but I'm screaming internally. So let's go look at these files because I am very scared about what we're going to find. I don't know what I have some ideas of what we're going to find, and I'm sure they're all wrong, and what we're going to find is infinitely worse.
I agree. But we
Great.
have to know.
Roll like a comprehend. I'm assuming these boxes are like a library. They're kind of like files that
Yeah.
you need to
Mm-hmm.
understand.
Okay.
Would you
Comprehend.
like to be led?
And what's the piece of information you want from these files?
I want to know if my mom ever had like contact with Elizabeth or Natasha or Yarnik. Like, was she involved in that? And if so, to what capacity? Was she
Okay.
like adjacent to it like PF Live, or was she like deeply involved?
Okay. Great.
I'm rolling 7 dice.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah. I
Wow.
will re-roll that. Okay,
Nice.
much better. And I am up to
Great. So since you rolled 2, you get a little bit more scope with this. Yeah, you get additional information. So you look through it and you see like just like newspaper cuttings and maybe like work photos. And your mom worked in a lab. Um, and you get the sense that there are photos of like different lab teams, right? So like your mom and her lab team, you're like, oh yeah, I remember these people. Like none of these are Principal Yarnik or Natasha or anything like that. But then there's like a group of like all the research labs together, and you see that you see Principal Yarnik first, And you see him with two other women. One who looks very serious and stern. You've never seen her before. But the person next to the other woman is familiar to you. And you realize that that is PF Liv, a much younger PF Liv. So it's
I like
Yarnik,
that we
PF
call her
Liv.
PF Liv.
I know. I feel like we said PF Liv so many times. That must have been
Liv
her. Liv
Hemmelschild or something.
Hemmelschild.
Oh, PF is not her name.
No, Primal Force is her business. That's what
I
the
thought her
Yeah,
parents might have
Primal
been hippies or
Force.
something.
Primal Force Liv.
thought it was like initials, like P.F. Liv.
No, it was because on the T invoice it was like Primal Force Liv for like Liv Hemmelschild.
I'm
And
just
so
now learning that her name is
you
not PF
see
Liv.
Liv Hemmelschild, PF Liv, next to Principal Yarnik and this other woman, and you look at the names underneath because it's it's like an official work photo, and it says Natasha Lintov, Elizabeth Sundgren, and Sven Yarnik.
What?
Well, this is all wrong. All of their names are wrong. Elizabeth's last name is Cox, and this is PF Liv, not Natasha. Okay, well,
What?
that's actually helpful. That's useful. We
Wait,
now
what
know that
was
PF
the
Liv.
Elizabeth name?
Yeah, I didn't catch that one.
Sundgren.
Elizabeth?
Sundgren, sunshine.
Gren. Sundgren.
Okay.
Hey, is the word for sunshine in Swedish sundgren?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Maybe.
Okay. Perfect. Well, now we can find PF Liv, and that's a profit. We know that. I'm gonna just keep calling her PF Liv. It's much easier.
So the
It
names
is.
were Elizabeth Sundgren, Natasha whatever. And
Lintov.
Yarnik
And
something.
it's Sven Yarnik.
I thought his last name was Yarnik and his first name
why
was
are the
Principal.
names all wrong?
Do we
No,
know
Lucas.
Yarnik's last name? Is that Yarnik's real last name? Or is Principal Yarnik his last name?
Yarnik is his last name. Sven is his first name.
Well, apparently Natasha has been assumed a new identity.
Yeah, well, we did
Dang
think there were 3 prophets, but we were always adding a 4th one, so one of them must be
And that was because
yeah.
they were actually the same prophet.
Didn't PF Liv have like plastic surgery or something? Didn't someone make themselves look younger?
I don't know.
That doesn't sound right.
Okay.
That's in Burning Wheel.
But this
Okay.
is just worse because now we don't know if PF Liv is Elizabeth, which is really bad, or if she's
No,
just
no.
Natasha. Oh, she's probably Natasha because Natasha's a doctor and also Liv is also a doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, Elizabeth is not here. We know that for a
Are the
fact.
names in order? Is it like PF Liv, Natasha, Yarnik in
Yeah,
the
it
middle?
matches where
and
they're standing.
So
So
the intense woman is Elizabeth.
the intense woman's Elizabeth, Principal Yarnik is Sven Yarnik, and then where Natasha Lintov is labeled, the woman who looks like PF Liv is standing.
Yeah.
Okay. Great.
So now we know. Scanning picture. Hey, Mick, look at these. Any of these look like Jared? Jared? Anywhere
Oh,
in
do
any of
any
these
of them
photos?
look like Jared?
No, Jared does not.
How do we know? My mom.
I mean, these are all photos of like the research teams. So like this is not all of the loop. This is just like the research branch of the loop.
But Jared doesn't work for the loop. Jared works for Crafticor.
Is
Yeah, that's
Crafticor
because the loop
not
doesn't
loop?
exist anymore and it was bought out by Crafticor.
Oh.
Yeah, they're the same. Okay. This is good. We've made progress. We know PF Liv is Natasha. We can go talk to her and say, we know you're Natasha. So tell us everything else that we already know.
Okay. Great. Anything else you want to do?
No,
No.
there's not like a small swarm of children behind Elizabeth in this photo, right?
No, no, there's no small swarm of children behind Elizabeth.
Okay, perfect. Well, I bet the small children are just because they were trying to do world peace, right? That was their whole thing.
Yeah.
And so,
Natasha Lintov was, yeah.
and what's his face was trying to equalize everybody by making them ugly and better
No,
or
he
something
wasn't
weird
trying to
like that.
make people ugly. He was trying
Tell us,
to
Abby.
improve the
Tell
immune
us.
system of others, but it all went bad.
Oh, okay. Well,
They're trying to do good, but they're shit scientists.
yeah. So I bet these children are just her experiment that's gone to shit. She's trapped herself in an interdimensional daycare and she's trying desperately to leave.
Yeah.
Can't sit through another counting song. She says, I gotta get out of here. I can't listen to 1, 2, 3 and one more time.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. I think we're going to wrap it up there unless anybody has anything else they want to do.
I have a lot that I want to do, Sarah, and none of it is useful.
Write it all down. Write it all down and why you want to do it so you know next time. So we'll be playing next Friday. And we're actually going to be playing as different characters. So they're
No.
all going to get
What?
3 different characters to play. It's part
I
of
wanna be. Who do I want to be?
you don't
I want to
you
be.
Are they assigned to us?
they're
I'm
pre-made
sure they're
characters.
assigned. I'm joking.
Yeah.
I
I
would
mean,
be
you
Birdie
guys
if it was an
can.
option.
All
I
right,
was
I
gonna
want
say
everybody
that. I want to
to
be Gabriella.
roll a d6.
No.
That's how we'll determine what character you get. All
Gosh.
Let's do rollies, Abby.
right, Abby and Logan. Okay. So I'll just put you guys in numeric order, and then that will be who you get.
Oh my god, I'm so
And then you
excited.
can
I'm so
contest it. You
excited.
can swap. That will be your assignment, and then you guys can decide if you want to switch it
Okay.
around. So yeah, you guys will play a scene as new characters, and that will lead into the rest of what we're going to be doing in the third mystery. So
This has all been the second mystery.
no, so you guys played the first mystery was PF Live, the second was Yarnik, and then Sunshine was in the mystery
Yeah.
landscape. So that's all of Sunshine's in the mystery landscape. So
It's just
this
for fun. She's bonus.
Sunshine is a bonus. Sunshine is
The
yeah.
Serbian Chess Club is going to be important somewhere. I know it.
Serbian Chess Club.
Bosnian.
Lucas is just racking up hits on him for calling it the Bosnian Chess Club. So yeah, okay, so we have that new characters to look forward to, new scenes, and then we'll go right back to our old characters, and it'll all blend together. All right, so we'll see you guys next Friday.